4 weeks out. Hi, this is Mimi. I am truly an idiot, and I'm going to tell you why and get into my last week. I am seriously at the point where I just can't take any more double sessions, which have only gotten harder, and I'll get into getting cut and shredded today. I am newbie to this becoming a pro bodybuilder. All this time I thought it was top 3 that qualifies for nationals, and then if you win at nationals you become pro. I reread the rules for my division many times in disbelief, and it's top 5 that qualifies for nationals. The first time I competed, I got 5th place, and that was the last place to get a trophy. So I'm actually qualified, and I could have competed in nationals this year. You're shitting me. I'm like, how could I not know? So I'm actually a qualified national competitor, and I'm competing to qualify in nationals. I have no words. Once you qualify, you have 1 year to compete, so my time has expired. I have to do it again, and this is the biggest show of the year, which means it's the hardest one, and you just never know who your competitors are going to be. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to place again, but seriously, if I don't, I think I'm going to cry, because especially since I did last time, and I didn't know it. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and I honestly think that if I competed in nationals earlier this year, I wouldn't have won anyway. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I feel like I'm in much better shape now, so if I were to qualify again, I'd have a much better shot at nationals, and I'm gonna have to really step it up these next few weeks to bring my best package on stage. For those of you who've asked and want to come, please root me on. It's Saturday, November 8th at the Tribeca Film Center in New York City. So you can click on this link here or check out the info in the description below. I'm 140.8 pounds today, down 1.2 pounds from last week. All of my measurements have stayed the same, but my thigh actually did go down 0.25 inches. My biggest focus right now is really trying to get cuts and lines in my legs and that glute ham separation, which is especially hard for females. Leg extensions is one of the main ways I'm using to really isolate my quads and get some separation. A lot of variations, high reps, really squeezing, contracting that muscle and that mind-muscle connection. And I mean, it just burns the shit out of it, and it's super intense. A few ways. So you could do 2 to 3 sets of 100 reps with light weight and just really squeezing the crap out of your quads. You could also do 3 sets with reps of 100, 75, and then 50. So you're increasing the weight and dropping the amount of reps as you go through each set, which is very common. You could also do a set of 100, starting off with the heaviest weight you can use and doing like 30, and then dropping 1 plate and doing 10, and then dropping 1 plate and then doing 10 and dying, and just keep on going until you reach 100. So you're actually doing the heaviest weight you can with each rep. Killer. Also, you could do partial ranges, doing focus on the top half so that you focus much more on the teardrop. All of those ways are going to kill you, and I add even more intensity by supersetting it with sissy squats, weighted or not, till failure or 25 reps. And you can also superset it by leaning over and doing partial ranges where you're hardly moving at all, and that also really zooms in on that teardrop. For the glute ham tie-in, which is the area below your butt and where it connects to your ham, my favorite exercise is the 1-leg hip thrust below parallel using 2 benches. This is the most advanced version. You could also do it with no weight. You could put your foot on the floor, or you could start off by just laying on the floor or putting 1 foot on a Bosu ball or a stability ball. Abs. I need to work on these suckers every day that they're not sore. So that's every other day or every other 2 days. And I mean, I'm really trying, but I'm definitely not killing it at this. After all that weight training and cardio, I need a freaking ab training buddy. Since I'm doing so much cardio, I am definitely not cutting my calories. So I'm keeping it at 1,600 calories, which it's been for the last 3 weeks, maintaining high protein, doing the intermittent fasting, drinking my BCAA, all to maintain as much muscle mass as I can. I talked a little bit about getting cut with my legs. Getting shredded is actually a really simple concept, although not that simple to do. To get more muscular, shredded, ripped overall, the number one thing to do is drop your body fat. So that comes back to diets. Diet is always the key. So eat less, eat more of the quality stuff. You're talking lean proteins, healthy fats, complex carbs, fruits and veggies. Keep in mind, there's no such thing as spot reduction. People lose fat first or last in certain areas of their body depending on their genetics. But females generally do have a tougher time with their lower body. The number 2 thing to focus on is weightlifting. You can still lift heavy, but yes, it is about higher rep ranges and isolation exercises and really getting that muscle contraction, that mind-muscle connection again. Next, flexing. That actually helps with separation. And lastly, cardio, to burn even more calories if your diet and training is not enough. That's really it in a nutshell. But feel free to ask me specific questions in the comments below. Before I get into what I'll be sharing the next few weeks, I just want to say it's been 2 months since I started my YouTube and anything social media. So I just want to say thank you so much to especially my subscribers, 135 of you guys, which is just crazy. And also really appreciate anyone else following my prep and all the comments on social media. Here's my quote for you today. Rule your mind or it will rule you. For the next few weeks, I know I'm going to be mentally and physically drained, so I'm just going to share an update of what the heck happens to me each week. So I know there is a photo shoot coming up, tanning, my birthday on Halloween. I always go all out, so I will definitely share my costume. The whole pro tan process, which I'm going for Hawaiian. And the last week, which is a strategy all into itself. I mean, the water and sodium strategy, all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Please subscribe and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching.